This video will resonate with you if you are in no contact or not in contact with a person who you were previously romantically connected to in any capacity. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's go ahead and get these cards into this. Again, let's get into this now. Let's get our cards, Cancer, and let's dive in. No contact. First card. Uh-oh. There's a hesitance in the deck. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay. That's interesting to have an Ace of Cups and a no contact. This person, Cancer, does love you. There are established feelings already. I don't want to put too much into it without the other cards yet, but I'm going to say that this is a tremendous card. Right out the deck, leading this energy in this no contact. So this person definitely has established feelings for you already. Now, an Ace of Cups obviously is a new beginning, but let me stop before I get, let me start. Get this next card. Next card is our Heart Place card. One of the most important cards in this particular reading. And we have Judgment. Yeah, you guys had a messy breakup. Third and final card, Cancer. There was some messiness going on up in yonder between you two. And yeah, there's still a hesitance in my deck. Third and final card is the Queen of Cups. All right. I'm going to look at this card combination. Ace of Cups, Judgment, and Queen of Cups in the 3-card reading. There's definitely a lot of self-realization that's going on in this connection between you and another. Looking at this card combination, I can tell you intuitively a person that you're not in contact with, and I kind of read this from them to you type of situation, because they're not just in contact with you, you're not in contact with them. So instead of focusing on the person, I will read this from a standpoint of either you or them. Okay. So I'll always start out with either you or the person that you're disconnected from. But intuitively, to finish my thought, I know that this person definitely is going through a realization. One of you guys are, and I'm prone to feel like there was some type of event or some type of exchange that happened between you and this person. Honestly, just looking at this, that Judgment in the heart. I know for a fact when you're going through a judgment, it definitely speaks to realization. But let's go ahead and jump in, because then I'm going to get all over the place. Ace of Cups. I believe that either you or the person that you're disconnecting from is experiencing, of course, a surge of emotional feelings, and they're deep. This card represents new beginnings, an overflowing of love, and the potential of healing. So one of you, is feeling a desire to start fresh. Someone is seeking love. One of you is not saying something, or both of you feels this. I always say that when the Ace of Cups arises in a reading, especially and depending on the readings, one or both of you guys are probably feeling like the fight was stupid. It's time to start back up again. The question is who's going to make the first move, but I'll read the card. Emotional energy is definitely building between you and this person, although the silence is loud as hell, like seriously between you. This card is suggesting that emotional energy is building, I believe, and there's a strong, strong potential for someone to open their heart in this relationship or this no contact situation if the opportunity arises, because sometimes when there's no contact, you're like, ooh, it's been a while. I don't know. So I would say that emotions are overflowing for one or both of you. Okay. And this could signal the potential for a fresh start, because that's what this card is indicating, or a rekindling of a deep emotional bond. I do believe that you were bonded with this individual, Cancer, very, very deep. However, of course, there is a hesitation, as I stated in my intuitive view of this card. there is some hesitation, and there was also some hesitation in the deck, the way that the cards came out, of who's going to make the first move. If you ask me, I believe that, that's what's going on. In the heart place, we have our most important card, which is the judgment card, indicating that you or the person that you're disconnected from has undergone definitely a period of awakening. This is a card of self-reflection. And judgment also speaks to a final decision or a realization, in my opinion, about this relationship. So I feel like one of you, okay, may be reviewing the past, evaluating those mistakes, and basically coming to terms with lessons learned. And I'm going to say, when you put that together with an Ace of Cups, the lessons learned is now, again, I want to offer forgiveness now. Because this, the more and more I go back and review all of the things that I've done in this relationship, I haven't been in contact with Cancer, or Cancer hasn't been in contact with me, but, speaking from their perspective in third person, it's like, well, but I love Cancer. I have feelings. We have a deep emotional bond. And even if it was a missed opportunity, or whether it was a relationship that that was 100% completely established, either way, I'm either realizing that I love Cancer, or I realize that the love that we have is not worth this. It's going to be either or, Cancer. You to them and them to you. Now, I feel like one of you are definitely ready to make a judgment call on whether to continue the connection or close the chapter for good. I have to put that out there in no contact situation readings. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but when judgment comes, it doesn't necessarily indicate all reconciliation. It's indicating that there's a self-realization going on. But I am going to tell you, when we're leading with the Ace of Cups, it is definitely very, very, very possible. I would say, I don't like to do percentages, but 95% of you guys that resonate with this person wants a reconciliation. Okay. This is a lot of love to realize, unless there was something that happened between you guys that is so bad where this person just needs to acknowledge their love for you and walk away. I don't feel like this person is not going to want a reconciliation. Okay. So again, a major realization is taking place. With that judgment card and the heart place, one or both of you guys may be reflecting on this relationship and really making the decision whether to reconcile or acknowledge that love and just move on and say what's lost is lost. It's not worth, I love you, but it's not worth reconnecting. And I feel like only about 5% of the population does that. I'm in that 5%. I can love the hell out of you, but if it's not aligning to what I got going on, or if you haven't, we're not on the same page, then what's the purpose of having all that love? But that's something else. Third and final card is the Queen of Cups. This is another card that lets me know, with just looking at it, that this person definitely wants reconciliation, but a Queen of Cups can be a little tricky. Let's get into it. So I believe that either you or the person that you are disconnected from is deeply in touch with the emotions. Again, supporting the realization that's being made with judgment, and further supporting the Ace of Cups. I believe that now this person, you or them, is looking and reviewing the past mistakes and evaluations and thinking like, okay, well, now I realize the error of my ways. I'm ready to offer some compassion and empathy. Queen of Cups is a card that represents emotional maturity and very nurturing energy, right? So one of you may be longing to offer the other support and love, but may be waiting for the right time. Again, there is a timing issue in the no contact situation, because you've already spent time away from each other. Now you have to kind of be strategic and think, okay, how am I going to plot the right move or the right time? Okay. I do believe that one of you may be longing to, offer this support and love. Support and a no contact could look like, I'm sorry for what I've done. I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused. I'm sorry that you've had to be left in limbo, not understanding things and feeling shut out by me. That's important to acknowledge, especially when you're talking to somebody after not talking to them for a while. So the timeline of, what happened up until the time that you guys haven't spoken, Cancer Collective, is exactly why this person, if you're anticipating this person is coming back, if you resonate with this is why they're trying to be strategic. I do feel that they're in tune with their emotions. One of you definitely are, Cancer. I'm prone to think that you are in tune with your emotions. This other person could have been the person that wasn't. And so now they may be like more in tune with how they feel, realizing that there's a deep love, a deep emotional bond between you two. And they could have not let you know that when you guys were together. That's why I say the Queen of Cups can be a little tricky. This is the card for Cancer a lot of times. And with this being a card for Cancer that represents Cancer energy, we also know as Cancers, especially Cancer sons, what happens when we feel that we have been. I think this is true for all water signs. We just have different ways of showing it. But when you feel that your love has been taken for granted or someone has hurt you, Queen of Cups can tend to shut down. So this is the part where I say, there is an awakening and a realization of these feelings, but this person or you, for whatever reason, held back from the other, that they know and are aware and realize these emotions are deeper than they ever let on. Okay, so either you decided not to say certain things because you didn't like the way this person was moving, or they decided to just be stupid and not let you know anything, and which is why they're in this energy. Take it as it resonates. So I do feel that there is a great deal of love and understanding available, but of course it is being held back until there is a little bit more clarity. So I believe that before I wrap this up, emotional maturity and compassion is present in this deep connection between you and this no contact person. That's 100 grand. I feel like one of you is just waiting for the right time to express it. So these feelings in like a supportive and understanding way. Again, this person is going to have to lead with, I understand. I'm sorry I put you in these positions. This will never happen again. I left you on a cliffhanger. I left you out in limbo, so forth and so on. So to conclude, I think that Cancer, is safe to say that this no contact situation has a mixture of different things. New emotional beginnings as evidenced with the Ace of Cups. I feel like there's a deep reflection and decision-making process going on as evidenced with that Judgment card. Emotional maturity and a lot of supporting of past situations and wanting to move forward with that newfound acknowledgement as evidenced with that Queen of Cups. Both of you guys, I think, are feeling the weight of this separation emotionally, if you ask me. And yes, there is a strong, strong potential for reconciliation if the right decisions are made and the right moves are made. I do believe that the holding back is out of caution. But given the right situation, definitely an offer. I would say one or both of you is deeply ready to offer love and understanding when they feel that the time is right. So if you've been feeling this person in your energy, they're definitely coming back. This concludes the video for you, Cancer. I hope it resonated. Drop it like it's hot in the comments. Let me know how you felt about it. And like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Bye, Cancer.